That's the number of dead whales that have washed up on the East Coast since December. Now, most of them in the New York and New Jersey area. So, what's causing this sudden increase? Well, one suspicion is offshore wind farms. Right now, work is being done in the Atlantic Ocean prepping for the installation of about a dozen of them. Commercial fishermen and local lawmakers are warning that these wind turbines, and they're huge, are not only hurting wildlife, but destroying critical fishing grounds. Joining us now is Brick Wenzel, a New Jersey commercial fisherman. Brick, this is so heartbreaking on so many levels. Like, I can't even look at these photos that I've been looking at today. It's so upsetting. But what are fishermen seeing off the Jersey shore that is convincing them that it's this obsession with wind power that is causing this devastation?
Well, thank you, Laura. Thank you for having me, and welcome to the Fishermen's Dock Cooperative. We're just inshore of Manasquan Inlet. Manasquan Inlet is one of the top commercial fishing ports in the continental United States and the most heavily impacted by the industrial offshore wind energy companies. So these whales that are washing up on our beaches is a direct result of the pre-construction that's taking place here off of New Jersey, but it's not just off New Jersey, off the entire East Coast. So it has to do with the sonic and seismic testing that's being done. And our Department of Energy, right, our Department of Interior, NOAA, National Marine Fisheries, Department of Commerce, are actually issuing permits to allow these foreign European countries financed by Asian, like China, places like China, in order to do this type of development and kill our local marine life.
Well, Brick, when you think about this obsession with green energy, the argument is always like oil and gas is so bad for the environment. How ironic that what they're doing is almost certainly killing large swaths of the whale population and then killing off or doing huge damage to a major industry in the United States that provides food for countless people.
Absolutely. So, Laura, the food insecurity is going to be a huge issue for the United States, especially when you look at 70% of the farmland, that's the waters that we work, is now going to be developed for the industrial offshore wind. We're not going to be able to fish and work in these areas. So, as you know, protein is extremely important, and by removing this local food source, we're anticipating large increases in food insecurity, especially in the coastal communities.
And Biden's climate czar, John Kerry, Brick, he downplayed the effect of these wind turbines, saying, can a bird wind up becoming the victim of that blade? Yes. I think we can, we know that can happen. But look at the average highway in any country in the world. Cars hit birds. I don't hear anybody complaining about that, or trains or airplanes. Totally dismissive. Yeah. I mean, these are giant installations that change not only landscapes, but entire ecosystems. And he's blowing it off? Well, I guess maybe on his private jet, he doesn't have to worry about the wind farms.
Right. Laura, can you imagine bringing your children to the Jersey Shore and then swimming with dead floating seagulls around you? Right? Because that's what's going to happen when they start putting these wind turbines up. By the way, a dead seagull floats. They don't sink. So what we're talking about is having the municipalities every morning walking the beaches, that's 120 miles of pristine white sandy beaches at the Jersey Shore, picking up dead seagulls during the summer, so our tourists don't have the opportunity, don't experience that type of mortality.
Brick, thank you so much. We're going to stay on this story. Thank you. And on the other side,